I've said this before in regards to a lot of modern relationships, right? And how there are women that refuse to take accountability for anything that they do. Everything is everybody else's fault. When a relationship falls apart, they want to claim the guy was putting hands on them. But they never want to really look themselves in the mirror and say, you know what, I messed up. So maybe I shouldn't say anything.
It's always the men's fault. If we speak up for ourselves, we look weak, and if we do, we are still considered weak.
Absolutely, Jarrell. Appreciate it. Yeah, we as men can never speak up for ourselves. We can never have receipts. We're supposed to take one for the team in regards to a woman's victimhood. We're always supposed to stand down. We can never truly defend ourselves in these situations because it's going to be looked upon as if we're bashing this female. We are not believing her. But all we are doing is stand up for ourselves. I mean, look at Tory Lanez. Look at how people went at him. Even other artists, even other rappers went at Tory Lanez because he refuses to back down. He refuses to just say, hey, you know what? It's on me. Meg is innocent. And I'm going to take the brunt of the responsibility. And he's refusing to do that because he is saying, listen, I'm innocent. Why is it so hard for people to see men as innocent? It's because men are never to be seen as victims. It's women. Women have gained so much power recently through victimhood. They've gained so much sympathy. And y'all got to understand, a lot of these females are narcissistic. They need constant validation. If they don't get it, they will try to find some way of getting it. You see this protect melanated women hashtag campaign, which I did a podcast about recently. And I spoke about how basically it was BS. It's just a way for women to just get their rocks off as far as of some victimhood attention, because they don't get none in real life. Even the women that you see on Instagram, the women you see on social media, they don't get as much attention as y'all think they do. That's why they get on social media all day, every day, posting pictures, looking, to get likes and comments. They need that constant flow of validation. They've never known love in their life. They've only been in dysfunctional relationships, which was their choice because of the type of men they deal with or the type of males they deal with. Women have gained a lot through victimhood, and they want to continue that train. But what happens when the train is derailed? What happens when men start to speak up, when men start to become more awakened, and men start to say, you know what, enough of this. I'm going to defend myself. I'm not going to allow allegations to fly around and me not check it. Because it's easy to believe that a woman is in a bad situation. How about if that woman put herself in that situation? There are women who put themselves in these situations, but we are supposed to feel sorry for them because they're women. But look at the generation of young men and women that are older now who grew up in dysfunctional households with single mothers, because the judge thought that the kids would be safe, would be in a better situation with the mother, but that mother did nothing but ruin them. Because that mother did not want the father around them, but they will bring other men around them. Because that's what these women, that's all they knew. So they just continued on that cycle, which screwed up generations of young men and women who have no love in their heart, who have no empathy, who don't even know how to be victims. You're making these claims that people put hands on you, but you can't even cry one tear. You seem more angry than you do actually emotional about a situation, because you have no empathy in your heart. You're used to being with men who do nothing but treat you bad. That's all you know. So when you meet somebody and you get with somebody who is the exact opposite of the type of men that you've dealt with, you don't know how to deal with that guy. Shout out to Oakland Raiders. Appreciate it.
Stay cooking, Jaye.
You don't know how to deal with those guys. This woman, Nina Marie, said out of her own mouth,
never believe they heard 304 Japalations 3-4.
Thanks, DT. That she had no loyalty towards this guy. But I guarantee you she would have wanted loyalty from him. And she never mentioned once that he dealt with other women. Because either she didn't care, or because he truly was with her. He wasn't with anybody else. Which, again, she's not used to that. She's probably used to guys dealing with other women. She's used to guys putting hands on her, but I bet you she'll never say anything publicly about it. But once she gets publicly criticized and shamed for the things that she is doing, now all of a sudden she wants to put somebody on blast. I don't think this guy put hands on her. I think the other men in her past have done that. See, there are women that if things were done to them in the past, right, they will bring it up in the present. They will deflect from situations that happened before and try to pin it on the person that they are with now. You got women that will claim that will try to Me Too a guy for something he didn't do, but I'm pretty sure somebody else did. But you're not going to put that person on blast because maybe you still have feelings for that person. Maybe you are genuinely afraid of that person. But I saw no empathy. I saw no reason to be sympathetic towards this woman whatsoever. The only thing that pissed her off, Nina Marie, is the fact that other women were siding with her ex, Anthony, and was dragging both her and Ryan Henry. You know, Ryan Henry made a video. You know, it was different from the other video. He made another video where he was trying to go at Anthony, trying to act tough. You know, long curly haired. This long curly haired ninja trying to act tough. But then he posted a second video, glasses on, trying to look humble, trying to look like he was sorry for what he did. Bro, you're sorry you got caught. And if Anthony was still with her and he was able to work it out with her, because she tried to allude to the fact that he's mad because things didn't work itself out. That's why he went public. But then you claim this guy put his hands on you. Which one is it? If this guy was putting his hands on you, why would he just walk away from the situation and go public when he knows that you have all these, you know, these allegations that you can pin on him? Maybe because he didn't think that you would pin those allegations on him. Because you had nothing to pin on him. Nothing. I think he tried to work it out with her for the well-being of his son.
It basically is the same old trait of women demanding more relationship perks from men than they are willing to give.
Thanks, Lord Sinister. I think he gave as much as he could, but it wasn't enough. She wanted to get with Ryan. I think she's always wanted to get with him. She saw an opportunity and she went for it. Even though she was in a relationship with his best friend, that matters not. When a woman wants what she wants, she's willing to do whatever it takes to get it. She's willing to do whatever it takes to get what she wants. And if it means it's your best friend, your brother, it could be your father. If she wants that, she's going to go after it. She's going to go after it. There are a lot of women who feel like her. They feel no loyalty to the men that they're with because they don't respect a lot of these guys they're with. She doesn't respect Anthony. That's why she had no loyalty to him. She did not fear him. See, women need to fear the men that they're in relationships with in order to respect them. She had no respect for Anthony because he was the exact opposite of the men that she's used to being with. Because he actually tried to be a good man to her, a good father. But that was never enough for her. She didn't want that. She didn't want to be in no square relationship. She wants to be in a relationship that hurts, where there's pain and frustration. The modern female is messed up, no matter what ethnic group, because people try to make it seem like it's only melanated women. No, it's not. There's a lot of mentally screwed up women these days, man. In many different groupings. Especially if they are westernized. If they're westernized, they're gonna be worse. Because they have bought into the programming and they don't know what a good man is. And if they had one, they'll let him go. These people are messed up, all of them. You know, I think that Anthony has his issues. This guy was fighting cancer at the same time he was dating this woman. And she still went and slept with this guy, Ryan, because, again, she saw that as being weak. She saw Ryan as a stronger figure, somebody that she was more attracted to. And Anthony was in the way. But what she got to understand is Ryan ain't about to leave his old lady for her. If that's what she thinks, then she has another thing coming. Ryan likes to smash the homies' girlfriends and wives. He's that type. There are millions of women in the world these guys could get with, but they always want what you have. You better be careful. You better be careful of the type of dudes you bring around your girlfriends or your wives, because I know some of you guys here are married. You better be careful of the type of dudes you bring around, because they will not hesitate to screw that woman behind your back. These guys get off on screwing their best friends, girlfriends, or wives. They get off on that. They don't feel any loyalty to you. They don't like you. They have resentment towards you. She talked about how, you know, this guy Anthony needs to be more humble. Maybe Ryan feels the same way. Maybe Ryan's way of humbling Anthony was to sleep with his girlfriend, his son's mother. And that's what we are in 2020, man. There is no bro code. These guys will do anything that they want to do if it's something that they want to do, and if it includes getting with your girlfriend or wife. You think this guy's your buddy, he got your back? No, he is smashing your girl behind your back and laughing about it. And a lot of you need to keep some of these rogues out your circle, man, because they have no loyalty to you. And then they will do this type of stuff behind your back and not think twice. And also be very careful of the type of women you bring in your life. She wanted to have
entanglement with Ryan like Jada did with August.
Maybe so, but then it all blew up in her face. A lot worse than it did with Jada Pinkett, you know.